thermometer is a very important component in order for you to maintain the ideal temperature that you desire in your greenhouse. So here I have a sample of thermometers. Here I have this Accurite thermometer. It tells you the indoor humidity. It also has the current temperature, and it also provides the high and low temperature over the last 24-hour period. Now here I have this thermometer that measures the temperature two ways. It provides the indoor temperature, and now there is this sensor that I can channel to outside of the greenhouse that will provide the outdoor temperature. So this can let me know how well I'm doing in terms of maintaining the ideal temperature in the greenhouse as opposed to the temperature that is on the outside. So now here I have a much larger greenhouse. It is at least 40 feet long, and I would like to monitor simultaneously the temperature in multiple locations. So this is my solution. Here I acquired this indoor-outdoor thermometer. It has 3 sensors, and so with this, these sensors are located within the greenhouse. I'll be able to locate them in 3 separate spots, and this component will be housed indoors in the house, and so during nights of extreme low temperatures, I'm able to remotely monitor the temperature. So in the event there is some sort of dysfunction with the heater, I can rectify the situation. So let's get this set up. Okay, so let's see what we have here. All right, so we have this looks like a power connection. So essentially I have the option of connecting this monitor to some electrical outlet with USB control. Now here are my sensors. Okay, so this is what they look like, and they are numbered 1, 2, 3, and it's simultaneously the numbers 1, 2, 3 are available on the monitor, so that I can pinpoint the area where the temperature may not be as I need it to be. So the sensors, they use AAA batteries, so I need 2 AAA batteries for each. So I'm going to go ahead and add the batteries. Okay, let's continue to add our batteries. All right, so this one is already set. Okay, I'm looking at the blinking light. Okay, so we're all set. Okay, you can cut for now. So I will not be using the electrical connection. I can do that when I get into the house. But for demonstration purposes, this is really cool that you can also use batteries. So in this case, I'm going to place three AA batteries, installing it with the correct polarity. Negative to negative, positive to positive. Okay, and all right, so I think we need to do some pairing. So one is blinking, so let me pair it with one. All right. Okay, so it's automatically showing the temperatures of each sensor. So sensor 1 is reading 60, sensor 2 is reading 61, sensor 3 is reading 62. All right, so again, one thing I need to mention is we can also see the humidity is also provided, right? And so we can see here, this is the one that's indoor at the moment. It is rising, so it is working, and the humidity, it's measuring 63. It is still calibrating because I just placed it in there. But let's go ahead and place 2 and 3 in, and we will leave it for some time here, and we'll come back and monitor and see what changes occurred. All right, so let's go ahead. This one is placed here temporarily. That's sensor 1. Now I need some tie wire. All right, sensor 2, I'm going to place a little bit away from the heater. So I'm going to place sensor 2 right at this spot. Okay, and just to make sure again that it's paired. All right. All right, and the other far end, I will be placing the third sensor. No, this is sensor 3, so I need to note that. And then the second sensor, I think I want to place it a little further away at the end. So I'll just place it here for now. And let me make sure I pair it just in case. So this is sensor 2. All right, so now I know what's what. So sensor 2 is at this far end, sensor 3 is at the other end, and at the top, this is the narrow part of the greenhouse. I will have one placed here. So then I'll have a mount for it, and let's continue to see what happens with the temperature. All right, so it seems as if the signal is stable. So once it's not blinking, that means it is paired with the sensor. So I'm going to take it to the house. I'll leave it for an hour and we'll see what the temperature settles to in that case. All right, so we take it to the house. All right, so here we are. Actually 2 hours later. I said 1 hour, but it's 2 hours later. And here we have our temperature. So the arrows, the signal is stable. The arrows are pointing downwards. That shows the temperature is dropping. The humidity is increasing, but I did do some irrigation since, so that's expected. And here, that's the temperature on the inside with a 51% humidity. So now I know my positions. Position 1 is more on the eastern side. This is in the established greenhouse area. Position 2, that is on the southern side of the greenhouse. And then here, position 3 or sensor 3, that is on the northern side of the greenhouse. So tonight I'll be able to monitor. Now today's forecast overnight until the morning, I believe the low is perhaps 38 or so. So not as crucial, but in the upcoming days we will be having much lower temperatures. All right, that will be all for today. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe to the Petersville Farm channel. And if you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I look forward to your comments. Until then, happy gardening.